Down with that Lady Gaga bullshit and all that radio shit, that pop cut coolie bullshit. Make some noise and say fuck that shit! Say fuck that shit! Say fuck that shit!
Get out my face with that junky bullshit!
Losty, I'm from the Havknotz. That's DJ Kilmer. Waza here. Motherfucking M-More Wu-Tang 2010, man. Boom. 15 years in the making. Why was this show tonight? Boom. Boom.
Government, nothing near. Another kid smother with chemicals and they will recover quick. All the shit's going on in the globe where we dance in front of strobes. An overload on drugs, the real thugs are the ones placing bugs in our homes of those who know too much. But we such an easy way to display a propaganda corrupt in so many ways any day. The bombs can jump once we are scary when they make it military.
I'm covered in shit. Look at me. Oh, you're covered in shit as well.
Fucking terrible.
It's getting hot in here.
Get out my face with that junky bullshit. Straight to a DP, get your bill, kid. Get out my face with that junky bullshit. Bullshit's like a bullshit in the head. Get out my face with that junky bullshit. Straight to a DP, get your bill, kid. Get out my face with that junky bullshit. Bullshit's like a bullshit in the head. Bullshit's like a bullshit.
For me, it started a long time ago. I listened to just hip hop, and then I actually got jumped by some dudes in Blacktown, where I grew up. And then, for some reason, man, I just turned my back on hip hop. The only hip hop I listened to was like House of Pain and Cypress Hill. That was it. The rest of my hip hop collection, I pretty much pawned it overnight because I was just sick of the whole kind of aggressive mentality. Just really got into rock music, really got into heavy music, Pantera, Metallica, Sepultura. I was like, you know, just went the whole other way overnight, grew my hair long. In year 11, I reconnected with it. But this time when I came back to it, I was listening to hip hop a whole new way. I always loved the fusion of the rock and the hip hop. Like for me, it's just because I like both things. It's just the ultimate, you know, wet dream of what I like to listen to.
Well, I first met Aaron in high school. I was coming from like, you know, like a rock background, punk background and stuff, and I've been listening to like a lot of like, you know, growing up, you know, like I loved all like the Nirvana, Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and Pantera and all that stuff that was happening in the 90s. And then when I went to year 11 and 12, I met Aaron. He liked all that rock music as well, and then but he also showed me hip hop, and like, you know, Cypress Hill, House of Pain, and all that. And then like he even showed me the Judgment Night soundtrack, you know, the soundtrack to the movie Judgment Night, you know, had all like all collabs with, you know, with Pearl Jam and Cypress Hill, House of Pain with Helmet, and I was looking to obviously form a new band, and Losty was looking for a bass player. So that's, in high school we kind of started doing that rap rock thing.
When we started our first band, which was Elements, which was a rap rock band, that was before all those bands. So we weren't actually doing a rap rock thing. We were 16 years old, you know, like we're 31 now. So that just shows how long we've been doing the rap rock shit for. And then we were in another band after that. It was kind of the same deal, a couple of bands after that. And then eventually it kind of, we actually went into one group called Blind Horse, where the rock really got lost altogether. You know, there was a couple of songs with it there, but for the most part it was kind of experimentally hip-hoppy kind of stuff. And then, yeah, man, like, we'd stick together, we'd be in the next band together, but then eventually we just got sick of the whole, you know, the drummer leaving or the guitarist leaving, or just basically having to rely on people. And yeah, and then Waza would just pick up the instrument of normally the guy that left, and before we knew it, he could play everything, so that was an advantage to us. And then, yeah, it feels like it was yesterday, I was like, get a computer for your house, and he was like, yeah, and before he knew it, you know, like a couple of weeks had passed, he'd already had this computer. He didn't even tell me. I just rocked up one day and he was like, yeah, I've got the computer, I've been doing it, and he was into it. Then he started making beats, and he made a beat for my first album I did, solo album, and it's pretty much him. You know, it's him doing everything, and I was like, wow, we can really do this, you know. And I actually said the word Havknotz in that song, and before there was Havknotz, and then Warren suggested later on that we kick with that name as well. So yeah, man, it was a little bit of an evolution. But then the problem we had, like when we were in the bands with people leaving, was then we needed a DJ. Eventually we'd been for a few DJs, and then we met up with DJ Kilmer just by chance on Facebook. I put out that we needed another DJ. Someone who I don't even really know that well just suggested him. Kilmer came along, and he's been a DJ ever since, and you know, he's a good fit. He's not the kind of club play out kind of DJ. He's more just a real turntablist, just loves to scratch, and that's kind of what we need. We need a dude that just loves the hip hop part of scratching. Yeah, it took a while, man. It took a while to for us to just realise that we didn't need anybody but me and him, and obviously a DJ. And then it took a while, you know, for Waz to progress from a bass player to just a solid producer, beat maker that plays everything. It took me a while to go from having another guy, you know, hype man me or spot me live to just having to take it all on by myself. So it's kind of, we got a big baptism of fire, you know. We made lots of mistakes. We had lots of bumps in the road, you know, but then we had a lot of victories along the road as well.
How did I even inherit that name?
Because you.
Someone said it one day.
Because your Beats tag was Kilmer Beats, so we just called you by your last name, Beats.
Yeah, so anyway, my inherited name is Beats in the group. DJing, I don't know, probably about like 15, around that sort of age. My neighbour who got me to DJing to start with was a big scratch head, and I just loved it. I thought it was so cool. So I started watching some of the old battle videos, and I just wanted to learn it. So I just literally just learnt from the videos and tried to get the sounds they were getting. DJing ends here. You can be this good, to be a really top DJ you can be this good, but to be an advanced turntablist, which is separate from DJing, it's just 10 times more things you can learn, and it takes 10 times as long to learn. It's very, very difficult, very technical. But when I'm with the Havknotz, I just keep it nice and simple. Just scratch things that people can understand, don't get too crazy. And I suppose to summarise, I actually gave up on DJing for about 2 or 3 years, and then through Facebook I heard that these boys were looking for someone, and I had always dreamed that there'd be a possibility that I could put aside DJing and just focus on just scratching and somehow have a way to scratch on stage and maybe even get paid. And here we are now, and we've done tours around Australia, and we've done heaps and heaps of concerts, even for massive acts, really well-known American artists, internationals, and it's what I always wanted to do but never thought was possible, to be up on stage doing what I like to do, scratching, with no pressure to do it any particular way as long as it fits in with the track. And yeah, it's mad.
Just being honest, what they call up a sign, call a coffin, I will never soften more often than not. They say you lost the plot, never get where it gone. Human traffic, getting raped by the boss. Escape at any cost, live it, breathe it, believe it, never leaving, growing like a seed and flowing, never knowing where the stream ends. Once up my seed is seamless, a world will never leaving. All the shit you speaking will only leave you weekend. I live for today, you live for the weekend. Don't you know, son, a shogun listens to no one. Drilling, time, billing, killing, villain, blood spilling, then I'm chilling. Don't give up on your dreams. B-E-L-I-E-V-E. Give them all that they could ever fathom or imagine. Never lose the passion. Never lose the passion.
Yeah, we'll just listen to it. I can't really hear it, so just play it back a bit louder.
I need to follow. Swallowed by insecurity. Scrutiny was never needed me. Never knew it used to be. One of your favorite fellas said jealous of seconds. Mind whipping and mind stepping. Smile in your face. Want your place is second. Not what you expected. The greatest weapon undetected. their nightmares. Sunlight is scarce, and they want my share it seems. But that's what you get for living your dreams. A man with regrets will never be me. I'll be kicking it, flipping it back, sipping a rip of the track, spitting the cracks, no dope, you'll be stiffing a jack. Candle to the candle, you can put it on wax.
Yeah, basically what we're doing, or what I'm doing, is just when I can get into Cubase 5, I just bounce down a 2-track version of the track, just a simple kind of bounce.
Must get a run for your money like escaping a knock-off.
Sounds very minimal at the moment. It's just drums and vocals, bit of piano, but later on there's going to be bass, another guitar's added. But I just keep it a little bit simple for the scratching session, so we can hear it if it's in time. This song's going to probably be the intro or maybe an interlude on our next CD. Still not sure what it's going to be, but yeah, that's the journey of writing a CD. You don't know what's going to happen until the end. You know, you start off thinking one thing and then they just flip around and it might not be the same in the end, so it's all a part of the process. But yeah, yes. Yeah, making Rise Above, you know, it's been a long process. We started writing and recording this last year, and we're still doing it. You know, it takes time being an independent artist. You know, I've taken a little bit of a different direction with the way I write my beats and stuff, and still there's elements of the old style there, but that's been good, you know, having fun, you know, recording in nice studios with nice mics and stuff, but I can't wait for it to be finished though, because it's taken a long time. I love making music. Like Losty even tells me, like, you know, like, I love the creative process, you know, so much. I love just, you know, being in the studio and the mic's running, it's a good sound, you know, I can just sit there for hours, you know, writing stuff. Yeah, that's probably my most favourite thing to do, is just to create.
Warren's had his poor head done in the last probably year, because I've just become obsessed over time, you know, like I've just realised how much of it I wasted when I was young, how much of stuff I probably didn't do right, you know, times in my life when, you know, I was a different person and I kind of took for granted, you know, stuff and opportunities I had, and I'm happy to say that I'm a pretty different person in 2012, and I don't want to waste any more time. So, you know, I've just been getting really serious about this CD in particular. Pre-production at his place, so we'll work up something there, do a rough vocal, rough beat. Then once we're really happy with that, we go to Beat-Ons, we do the vocals there. We go to Albert's in the city, we do the instruments, any kind of stuff there. Then we bring it here to Dean's, and then we mix it, master it, touch it up, edit it. And so, you know, we put it through different grinders now.
Some heavy shit for you motherfuckers. Couldn't go too soft. Gotta have that heavy guitars, man.
Yeah, we tried really hard this time to make it more of a hip-hoppy EP, but there's 2 tracks in particular, this one and another one called Fade Away, that are just like that real original bandy kind of smashing sound. Fade Away is just more of a straight bandy sound though, and this one a little bit of sampling stuff. So this one is like what you do if you got a band and like you chop it up and fuck with it heaps and then put it back together in that band format. This is like one of my favourite songs, Caught Up Fine. We've had it since the first time we did our first EP. We do it all the time live, it goes down well live, so I'm really, really glad that we're fucking putting it out.
What's up, Sydney? Who's ready for some Wu-Tang Clan tonight? Make some fucking noise! Oh shit, this is round 2 tonight. The difference between tonight and last night, tonight is completely fucking sold out. That's 2,500 Wu-Tang fans. Somebody say Wu-Tang! Say Wu-Tang! Say Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing but fuck with! Oh shit, Sydney's in the house, that's right. We're the Havknotz from Sydney too. We're gonna be the first ones. Hey! That's the start. We're gonna be the first ones opening up to the legendary Wu-Tang Clan. DJ Kilmer, drop that shit.
Cool, well, we're back here once again, round 2, Wu-Tang Clan, Havknotz, day 2.
probably what the biggest gig we've done so far.
Possibly.
Yeah, prestigious wise and crowd wise. Last night was about 1,800 plus people. Tonight is 2,500 sold out. So pressure's on. We've all been feeling it all week. It's like excitement, nervous, everything at the same time, mixed emotions. But you know, it's all good at the end of the day. It's been a crazy year for us. This year we started the year with Ted PE, whole tour. And then we did Ill Bill, who's also on our EP. And then we did House of Pain in Sydney and Melbourne. Then we did Both Thugs and Harmony before House of Pain. And what was after House of Pain?
Onyx.
Onyx, yeah, we did Onyx. So a lot of the legendary guys that, you know, we would have been happy to do like one of those gigs. A lot of the legendary guys from the 90s who we really look up to. We've had a really good run this year and got to open up for them, which was great.
Ill Bill's on our first CD. You know, and it's been good, man. Even Wu-Tang, you know, there's a bit of Wu-Tang influence in my style of writing, and you know, then I'm playing with them now, and so it's all good.
It's the first track off Music Like Pain, the EP we put out last year. It's like a real just fucking psycho, let's get fucking into it kind of track. The lyrics are about. It's about like the junkies we become from society, you know, from TV, magazines, all the kind of influence and the kind of addictive nature we get to attention. We all want our instant attention from our phones, our social medias, you know, and just the way the kind of government plays on that with the media as well. The original version features Ill Bill on it. What about the beat for that?
The beat, yeah, just I think it's one of the first beats I wrote on my MPC. Yeah, I was looking for some records, something to sample, and I ended up sampling something and then ended up getting rid of it and having a guitar riff instead. And yeah, I remember when I wrote it, I think I sent a message out to Aaron and someone else and that I just wrote a beat to kill cunts to, you know. Yeah, it's just it's one of my favourite songs, you know, mad bass line, mad beat and stuff, and yeah, I always think it's going to be hard to top that one.
Some hardcore shit. This one's called Junkie Bullshit.
2 sets. We've got the heavier set where we can play some of the heavier songs. It's kind of like a Head PE type of show, and then a Mickey Avalon type of show, and then we've got the ones that are like a Yellow Wolf or a Wu-Tang Clan or a Raekwon or something. Or you know, we can kind of do our thing a bit differently there, where it's a bit more hip hop based, and we do a little bit of rock with it.
We found this guy here, and we're going to show you why he's the man for the job. Here he is, DJ Kilmer. Introducing the star of our show, his name is DJ Kilmer. Y'all know what I represent. Make some noise for DJ Kilmer out there, let's hear it. He wants to hear a bass solo. We play a little real quick one for you, huh? Here we go, now give me some beat and see the shit. That's right, that's right. Make some noise for Kilmer, Waza.
Yeah, just to be doing our own shows, headlining our own shows, you know. It's pretty much just doing the tours around Australia. Just really bringing up the awareness of the band in this country. It's probably what I'm looking to the most. You know, getting a song on the radio, and just really lifting the awareness up, and it's basically it, because you know, when you're independent, you don't have the devices and the tools that bands on a label have. So basically, just to keep moving forward. You know, like, you know, I'm not asking for much. Whatever happens. You know, it's all music at the end of the day. If it takes me somewhere, it will be good. But if it doesn't, you know, you just keep trying.
Radio, own shows, that's it.
This one's called Swallowing Your Drum. It's up our next EP, Rise Above, coming real soon. It's going out to my boys right here up on fire. I want you to control the see which way. Try me and I know what you thinking. I know the thing about smoking and drinking. Got a long back on me to listen.
I just want to give a shout out to all you dear fans that have kind of stayed true to the Havknotz. Let me see if I can remember. Maybe only 3 of you. There's only 3 of you out there now. Only joking. There's Jackie. Thank you, Jackie, for everything.
Jackie?
Hi, Jackie. Thank you for getting the Havknotz
Jackie, he's got a tattoo
logo on your forearm.
Yeah.
Christian Proctor from Brisbane. Thank you, Proctor, for everything. You've been great, even though we tease you, and I don't think you get our jokes most of the time. Big ups to Wesley Sullivan, all the way in Tasmania. Thank you so much, man. We do it all for you, bro. Who else is there? There's Adam Duncan.
Duncan, yeah.
Thank
What's
you,
up, Adam?
Have you still got that set list? Who else is there? If I've forgotten anyone, sorry.
There's a dude who goes by the name of Ivan Malat, Daniel in Queensland. Actually, I went up there for like a gig I did with a DJ, and he just came along with me, and he's a Havknotz fan and a Head PE fan, and he came out for the night, and I got him smashed just for being a Havknotz fan and just being such a cool dude. All you guys now, you are the guys that make us keep going, you know, like you guys mean the most to us. Like we'll always remember that you guys, no matter where this journey takes us, you know. So and shout out to all those people, man.
Yeah. Also, Nicholas Gauchi, Mark Martin, who else?
Beat on the studio, Dean behind you.
Dean Belcastro, thank you.
All the people up at Albert's, Phil, Ben Piccone, all those dudes up there at Albert's that let us run amok in their studio. Our sponsors, Kill Instinct Clothing, they let us start with beautiful clothes that are dope. It's nice to wear brands that we actually like, and you know we're proud to wear. So those guys looked after us really, really well. All the promoters that have booked us, Trent from Slingshot, Brad from Kill Rockstar, Select Touring.
Get busy,
Sam. Sam's been supporting us since day one. You know he's always believed in us. Who else has booked us? James Niche from Niche. James from Niche. He's booked us a couple of times for Red and Meth and for Yellow Wolf. Think of them all. Man, if there's anyone we forgot, we're really sorry, but you know we appreciate every gig.
We'll put your
show.
name up here if we forget it.
This is the people we forgot. You ready? All those people. So yeah, man. So, thanks to everyone that's put up with us. Big shout outs to our DJ Kilmer. You know, he's saved the day for us. He's stuck with us and he's had our back and he's put in a really good amount of work on both CDs. Shout out to DJ Morgs from Fundamentals who helped us out with Junkie Bullshit. He stepped in when we didn't have a DJ. You know, we don't forget stuff like that. Rob Hurst who played on a Storm on our first CD. Ill Bill, Sadat X, Johnny Rowe, Plague, Anecdote, Forte, Redback. Did I miss anybody? Stevie Knight who sung. Cactus who sung on the new CD. Arnold Olsen who sung on the new CD as well. I'm going well now. I've got a few of them. Yeah, man. If you've helped our group in any way, shape or form. Thank you. Our wives, they put up with all the hard stuff. Like, oh yeah, I'm not going to see you tonight. I got to go hang out with Waza for 6 hours. So shout out to my beautiful wife.
Also, Randall, Jackie's.
Oh yeah, Randall Byron.
Yeah. Sorry, Randall.
Sorry, Randall.
You're probably watching saying, you forgot me. I remember Jackie.
Yeah, but man, and not just in the Havknotz, but any time you've supported me and Warren over the last fucking billion years it is we've been making music, like all the dudes that have been there for us and come watched us or just been friends and been supportive and like man, you meet a lot of fucking snakes and jealous people and just backstabbers doing what we do, and it's the people that have been the opposite to that have supported us, like that's the people that are family, like I don't know if I said him already. Forte, shout out to Forte. Just thinking anybody else?
Launcher.
Launcher. Are you right there, Launcher?
Logan from Head to Toe.
Head to Toe, yeah. He hooked up fast with Killer Instinct, and also Launcher's come on tour.
Luke David.
Hey, they're all coming out now. Also, the man behind the camera right now, Brophy, Nat.
Brofism.
Natsky. So like that's what you don't realize when you do music. Like it's not just about like the dudes that make the music. You got to have a fucking team behind you. You got to have all these people that have all the different roles. Like Luke Davis takes photography. He's a photographer. Luke Davis photography. Brophy, the dude that's filming us right now. He's doing the doco. Dean's our engineer. Alberts is our publishing that lets us record there. Like there's all these different people. There's all these different bits of the puzzle that make up us being able to do what we do. Even our wives, man, they give up their time of being with us just so we can do what we love, So,
what's the guy's name that took video footage for us before?
Oh, Jared. Jared, what's up, Jared? Hardstyle Studio.
Thanks, Jared.
I know I'm gonna forget someone.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck up hard.
And yeah, that's it. And thank you in advance if you help us out in the future.
Oh, Chris from 3XL prints up our posters in our CDs, our first lot of CDs. There you go. Hey, if you wanna buy any of our CDs, you can go on iTunes any day of the week, 24 hours a day. It's always there. If you want to cop a signed CD, the two places to do that is Big Cartel store. You can buy limited edition T-shirts there as well. We're gonna have some new ones soon. And at the shows, we sell merch at our shows as well. We don't have a distribution deal for physical copies, so if you want to get a physical copy, the best way to do it is off Big Cartel. It's signed by all 3 members, or to just come to a show and meet us, and you'll give it to you there. But yeah, man, if you've already got that CD, whether you got it on iTunes or you bought it or you burnt it or whatever, however you got it, thank you for listening to it. It really means a lot. Peace.